You know, I don't know about you guys. I don't know. But for me personally, and for the people that I know, and for the people in my family, my friends, you can only really be spit on so many times before we're gonna see our way out. You know, we're just gonna leave you alone. Clearly, you're not somebody that we can trust. Clearly, you're not somebody that we want to be around because you like to spit in people's faces. And of course, I'm being metaphorical there. I'm not actually meaning that people are spitting in people's faces, but they might as well be. Why? Because of this right here from the post-millennial. Biden-Harris DHS Secretary Mayorkas admits that FEMA funds won't last through hurricane season after diverting $641 million for non-citizen migrants, otherwise known as illegal aliens. Oh, man. Check out this quote right here. FEMA does not have the funds to make it through the season. Yep. Just sit there. Just take that in. Just take that headline in, man. $641 million taking care of people that have no business being here. People that broke our laws to get here. I wonder how much of this money went to people who would go on to eventually kill an American citizen, like Laken Riley. I wonder, did that guy that killed her, how much of this money did he get? How much of our tax dollars went to helping him out before he crushed Laken Riley's skull? But let's read. Let's get into the news. Biden-Harris Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas has admitted that funding for the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, will not last through the hurricane season this year. This comes after the DHS diverted over $640 million for non-citizen migrants, the latest term for illegal immigrants. Yeah, it's... Sorry, post-millennial, you got it wrong again. It's illegal aliens. I guess the actual term is called what's the criminal aliens. I believe criminal aliens is the actual legal term for somebody that comes into a country illegally, but whatever, I guess. For shelters in 2023. This diversion of funding was in April 2024 prior to the disaster that struck the Southeast with Hurricane Helene. Mayorkas made the admission to reporters on Wednesday, per the Associated Press. We are meeting the immediate needs with the money that we have. Yeah, we're going to get to that in just a second. The money that they have, needless to say, it's a spit in the face. Let's continue. We are expecting another hurricane hitting, Mayorkas told the press. FEMA does not have the funds to make it through the season. Hurricane season runs from June 1st to November 30th. However, most of the storms occur in September and October. Oh, boy. FEMA is currently being stretched for cash as it has been working to assist with the damage that has been caused by Hurricane Helene in southern states of the U.S. The storm made landfall in Florida last week, and then it went up through several other states in the southeast before lying down. Yada, yada, yada. You guys know what happened when it comes to this hurricane. Hundreds are still missing, and that number is expected to rise. In a statement from the White House, the administration said that those impacted by the storm one-time payments of $750 will be made available for essential items like food, water, baby formula, and other emergency supplies. $750. After the payments, people may also qualify to receive disaster-related financial assistance to repair storm-related damage to homes and replace personal property and for temporary housing. Ah, yes. You guys remember that story from earlier this year, where the city of New York was making, I believe it was the city of New York. They were making these prepaid debit cards with $10,000. $10,000. And they were giving these cards to illegal immigrants. $10,000. Where do you think that money came from? Now, there's no evidence of this, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was your money, your tax dollars. $10,000 to illegal immigrants. And the federal government spent all your money on that. And now, when your home has been wiped out, when you need it the most, when there's a point in this country where the federal government needs to do their job more than ever, which is right now after this hurricane, they can't do it. Why? Because screw you, American citizen. That's what Biden and Kamala are telling you right here. $750. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Why? Why do you get $750 when illegal immigrants were getting $10,000 prepaid debit cards up in New York? Because screw you. That's the only logical explanation here. They just hate you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. They hate us. They don't care about us. They would rather you die. And it's so incredible. Oh, you can apply online for some disaster relief. You want to know what the issue with that is? People don't have internet now. Stupid. Hey, Kamala Harris. People don't have internet now. People don't have access to technology now. You want to know why? Because of a freaking hurricane. The power is out. Oh, but you want people to go online and apply for some disaster relief. Are you an imbecile? I guess that question pretty much answers itself. Like, what are we doing, man? What are we freaking doing? Let me continue, man, because I can go on and on. I will go on and on if you let me. Amid the lack of funds for FEMA relief, the government's slower response to the storm, there has been strong backlash against FEMA and the DHS for diverting around $641 million to assist with shelter services for migrants, with many of them being in the U.S. illegally. The funds were allocated to a number of people of different shelters for non-citizen migrants in the cities of Denver, Colorado, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Illinois, Suffolk County, Massachusetts, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Salt Lake City, Utah, San Diego, California, and many others. We got this post from Park McDougald. Are you effing kidding me? FEMA spent $640 million on illegal immigrants this year, and now it has no money for disaster relief. Gotta love it. How does it feel? How does it feel being the people whose ancestors built this country, and now you, as a millennial, you as a member of Gen Z, you guys are supposed to inherit this country, and instead they spit in your face and give it to people that showed up 5 minutes ago. Now, I want you to genuinely think about this. I want you to think about this. The millennial generation and Gen Z right now, as the older generations start to die off, millennial generation and Gen Z are the ones that are supposed to be inheriting this nation. Can't do it. because they give everything to these people that showed up 5 minutes ago. Because we don't care about you, says Kamala Harris. And of course, she would never actually come out and say that. I mean, maybe she would. She seems to do a lot of stupid things. But her actions speak louder than words. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, their actions speak volumes right now. They are saying, we will give everything to people that hate this country, and the people that actually love this country, the American people, the people who live here, the citizens of this country, we will put a boot on their neck and we will tell them to go screw themselves every single day. Why? Because we want the American citizens to die. It's the only logical explanation. Look at it. Look at it. Over 160 people are now dead. And more. That number is likely going to rise. And what does Kamala Harris do? $750. That's it. What has FEMA been doing? Well, let me share with you a very quick story. I didn't have it pulled up because I wasn't expecting to talk about it. But since we're on the topic of how the federal government is telling you to go jump off a bridge, FEMA, there's been a lot of people that have been bringing in food, bringing in water, bringing in different supplies for people who obviously are in need right now. And FEMA has been turning them away. They've been saying, no, we don't want your food. No, you can't give that food to these people. You can't give that water to these people. Why? Because it's not one of our preferred vendors. What? Yeah. It's not one of the companies that we want to get the glory for all of this. It's not one of our, it's not one of our companies that we want to support. So we know that you brought all this food, but you gotta get it out of here because, we don't actually want to feed people in a time of need. We don't actually want to give supplies to people in a time of need. We want to control everything because we're a bunch of tyrannical freaks. Yeah, that's FEMA for you. That's Kamala Harris for you. That's Joe Biden for you. That's the only logical explanation. Why would you turn away that food? Why would you turn away that water? Why would you turn away these supplies that are coming in droves just from regular American citizens bringing in this stuff? And you're saying, no, you can't do that because we say so. It's not one of our preferred vendors. I'm going to keep reading, man. I'm going to keep reading because if I don't, I'm going to just go on and on and on. The shelter program for non-citizens who have come into the country was reported on by the Center Square in July, where the outlet said that FEMA was growing the programs for migrants as the border crisis under the Biden-Harris administration has gotten worse. The outlet reported at the time the funding for the program has increased from $363.8 million in fiscal year 2023 to $650 million in fiscal year 2024. Now, city officials and politicians are asking it be funded by as much as $3 billion. $3 billion. Let's look at Rep. Tim Burchett. FEMA spending over $1 billion on illegals while they leave Americans stranded and without help is treasonous. U.S. citizens are dying. Praying for our country, folks. Now, I know what some leftists are going to say, like, oh, why don't you go out there and help them then, Rep. Tim Burchett? Well, he probably would if FEMA would allow him to, but they're not allowing people to. Another great story for you. There was a guy up in North Carolina, had his own helicopter. He is a trained volunteer firefighter, both him and his son. Okay? He had his own helicopter. He was taking his helicopter up the mountain, was going to get people off the mountain and bring them down so that they could get into a safer area, so that they would no longer be trapped on top of this mountain. What does the fire chief do? He says, if you keep doing this, we will arrest you. What? Hold on. Wait just a moment. This man is trying to save people's lives and bring supplies to people. He's got his own helicopter. He's trained as a volunteer firefighter. What's the issue here? Oh. He's not up to our standards. So instead of allowing him to continue doing what he's doing, we're going to threaten him with arrest because we obviously want more American citizens to die. That's the you think I'm being hyperbolic here. That's the only logical explanation for why you would do this. For why you would turn that food away. For why you would stop people from trying to help American citizens get out of this disaster zone. The only logical explanation is that you want these people to die. It's the only logical explanation, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you. You can sit there and you can call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't care. Half of the conspiracy theories of the last 5 years have come true. So, whatever. Let's continue. From Cernovich. We do not have a government. This FEMA non-response is proof of that. No money for Americans because $1 billion was given to communist NGOs. We live under a hostile occupying regime, same as when Stalin took over Poland. How am I supposed to feel? Tell me down in the comments, how am I supposed to feel? Because right now I feel angry. I do. You have American citizens that give everything to this country, and they get spat on by our politicians. Specifically, the Democrats and the neocons in our government. Over and over and over again, these people get spat on. The American people get spat on. And what is the response from Kamala Harris? Take your $750 and piss off. That's their response. Oh, but they can get some disaster relief if they just apply for it online. They don't have internet. They don't have power. They don't have electricity. How are you going to apply online? Leftists, tell me. Tell me how these people can do that. Absolutely freaking insane, man. And even if they could apply online, the money's probably going to run out because freaking Mayorkas and Kamala Harris and FEMA spent all the money on illegal immigrants. These people will probably start getting denied that disaster relief money. Yeah, but that $750 though, that'll really save you. That's like what? A week's worth of groceries for your family? Absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. Yeah, go ahead. Go try to rebuild your house with $750. Yeah, go ahead. Good luck with that. Go try to replace the loved one, the husband or the wife or the child that you lost with your $750. Yeah, that $750 will surely make up for your loss. It'll surely do that. Absolutely disgusting, man. I'm speechless. Like you think you know how evil your government can be. You think that you know. You do a lot of reading about some of the stuff that our government has done, and you're like, wow, our government's really messed up. We got to fix this. We got to get the right people in office. And then they do something like this. It's Maui all over again. The Maui wildfires. It's the same freaking thing all over again. They let it happen all over again. Why? Because piss on you, American citizens. That's what they're telling us. That is what they're telling us. They might not be outright coming out in front of a MSNBC camera and saying it, but their actions are saying it. They're outright telling you, American citizens, we don't care about you. We will put illegal citizens, illegal immigrants. Excuse me, these people are not citizens. Illegal aliens who broke our laws, who are killing our people. We will put them above every single one of you. And when you get hurt, when your home gets destroyed, when your community is wiped off the map by a hurricane, we'll give you $750 and then we will tell you to go jump off a bridge. That's what they want. That's what they're telling us. It's right there in front of your face. It's right there. Over the last 2 years, they have spent over $1 billion of your dollars helping illegal immigrants, and now they have no money. Now they have no money for the rest of this hurricane season. No more. No more for you. You know, you're only the people that built this country, right? You know, yeah, piss on you, right? I don't understand, people. Stop voting for the people that spit in your face and tell you to like it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's time to wake up, man. It's time to wake up, and it's time to put these Democrats who are outright telling us with their own actions, we don't care about you, we only care about illegal immigrants. That's what they're telling us. That is outright what they're telling us right in front of our faces with their own actions. They don't care about you. They care about illegal immigrants. They care about everybody else in the world except you. You want to vote for that? Go right ahead. Couldn't be me. I actually care about my country. I actually care about the people of this country. You want to be that guy that votes for Kamala Harris after she did this to you? After she did this to our country? Couldn't be me, man. I don't know. Couldn't be me. I'm going to leave it there. I'll have another video coming for you guys likely next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support this channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us to grow and become a bigger channel and get this word out there to more and more people. Follow me on all the socials down in the description. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we put out new videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Guys, protect your family and stay safe out there. God bless.